Jesus.
Yeah, what is... Ah!
Right.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Right.
No.
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 Not another one? Oh, because you know.
I saw it. I saw it.
Turn into a Dragon Ball Z.
You didn't watch Dragon Ball Z, did you?
No.
What? I forgot. You grew up watching the Parkers, like girlfriends and shit like that?
No, I watched Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Hey. Shout out.
Pokemon?
Hey, come on. You want to go around? Go around?
No.
Oh, damn.
It's Pika. Pika.
You got to have a second favorite, though.
What was the so it was like tied. Mm-hmm. It was the red one, because I don't know his name, so I can't say it's my favorite.
Charmander?
Yeah. And then Squirtle.
Oh, he's kind of. Oh, those are the top three.
Yeah, those are starter Pokemon, right?
No.
Okay. I'm glad you named some, you know what I'm saying, some heavy hitters.
I did like the God, I think he did like Stones or something.
Oh, not the poop rock nigga.
Yeah.
He looked like a
one
poop
with
of
the,
rock.
like, circle in the stomach.
Snorlax?
Yeah.
Yeah, Snorlax is everybody likes Snorlax. Snorlax is a good one. Shit.
You're talking about the toxic one, the poop rock ones, right?
They look like poop too. They just like they be floating and shit. Them motherfuckers, they look stupid.
Ghastly.
I think that is the name. Yeah. Let's look up the damn Pokemon. What about you, Ant? Top Pokemon.
I like Onyx.
I think that's the one that I'm talking about. He looked like a poop rock.
No, Onyx was the big snake rock looking one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. No, this isn't the one that I was talking about.
No, that's what I was talking about.
No, Onyx was tough. That was Brock. Brock had Onyx, I think.
Or I fought with Meowth.
Ooh.
Meowth, he used to talk shit. That's why.
The nigga that was with Team Rocket.
Yeah.
He was talking. He was the only one that talked, actually. He was talking. Shit. Yeah. All right. Hey, those is a good choice. Hey, Meow. Shout out Meow. Shout out Onyx. Shout out, you said Charmander or Charizard?
I don't know. I can.
The one with wings or the one that's little?
I'll just go with Pikachu and Squirtle.
Squirtle's a good one.
Safe pick.
Yeah, if I gotta go, Squirtle was my nigga. I think I'm gonna go Squirtle. But Charizard is right there. It's like I'm only going Squirtle because I know everybody gonna pick Charizard or Charmander. But yeah, Squirtle good. Squirtle.
They say nobody said Mew.
Who was Mew?
Mew was from the movie.
I only know
2000.
the pictures.
Yeah, Mew and Mew.
Here, I got you right here. Don't worry. I got you right here. This is why we have technology.
Right.
Mew. The thing is why I don't mention Mew is because I fuck with Mew too.
Oh, I don't know.
You know Mew. Come
I
on.
do, but like not to be like a favorite.
Watch, I'm about to type in Mewtwo, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, no, Mewtwo." But Mew is apparently stronger than Mewtwo.
Ah,
Yeah, you remember the movie where they was fighting? You know what I'm saying? Ash died in the movie. Spoiler alert. Sorry. He died in the movie, and then Pika was crying. And you remember the movie?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I used to have a bunch of like Pikachu stuff. Like I had a Pikachu book bag,
Pikachu is the shit.
everything.
I don't know if I got Pikachu in the back of my.
I used to have the little.
They didn't have no Pikachu.
I don't know what they were called. God.
The Pokeball with Pikachu inside.
Remember the little gold
just
ones from
collect
Burger
them.
King?
Yeah, yo, Burger King used to really have it going. Was Burger King the one that had the Rugrats watches? That was them, right? Yeah, Burger King toys was way better than McDonald's toys back in the day.
Can I tell y'all?
What happened?
I was a little under the influence, and I realized that Rugrats was literally calling the babies rats because they be on rugs.
Yeah. Brett.
I'll take a shot to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at that too, man. Listen, Rugrats. That's why I had that epiphany as well, because they're like, damn, because they call kids like in general like little Rugrats running around and stuff like that.
I never heard that.
You ain't never heard people call them a Rugrat?
I thought they were referring to the TV, not saying that they were like little rats on rugs.
Nah, I think they were calling babies Rugrats already, and then they just like, we should just call it Rugrats.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, and then they started saying Rugrats after the show.
Then I was like, oh. what happens. Get real philosophical.
You're like, what if we move the bikini bottom? Like shit. Oh man, epiphanies for real, man.
I'll do it to you.
It will.
It wasn't alcohol.
All right. Hey.
Hey man, come on, tell the people where we at, Ant.
Hey,
tell the
listen.
people where we. Tell them.
Listen, if you didn't know,
Tell them.
I'm getting ready to tell you.
Tell them.
Welcome back.
Huh?
Episode 58
58.
of the Limitless Views Podcast. Turn up, turn up, turn up. We are back.
Man.
We are back. Took a little break, a little week off.
Man.
Little 2 weeks. Week.
1 week.
All right, yeah. We are back.
Yeah, 1 week. 1 week.
And before we get started,
Okay.
you already know, it's your boy, AB. You can call me Aunt B. But if you must, I also go by Mr. Keep Them Things Handy.
Oh my God!
I am not here by myself because to my left, the one, the only.
Brittany Monet.
Okay, tell them.
And last but not least, the man, the myth,
The legend.
the legend.
It's your boy, El Diablo Sauce, a.k.a. Moose Wayne, a.k.a. Moose Lightyear, a.k.a. the Grim Adventures of Moose and Moosey. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Come on now.
Let's do it. Episode 58. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Hit them comments. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? We say shit. Y'all might not agree. Let us know. And hit the dislike if y'all really feeling bold.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because they free.
Man, so
love.
so up, nigga.
Love. How is everybody feeling on this beautiful Thursday evening? Weekend's almost here.
I forgot what it was too, man.
Need the weekend.
I'm good. Listen. I'm very animated. I'm ready to.
School going well?
Yeah, man. See, here you
My
go
fault.
bringing
I
up
did my fault.
shit. That I'm saying, like, I was having a good night. We over here got the energy. We all chilling and everything. Yeah, no, school is going well. It's just like I'm ready for it to be done. Yeah. We're going into the last month and some change. So, but everything is well. Everything is well.
Okay, all right. Passing all your classes.
Yeah,
Flying colors.
Come on now. This ain't old Moose. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at home reading.
Hey,
I'm doing homework.
growing and evolving, man.
Hey, I'm doing homework.
You over there learning and shit. All right.
Word too. But no, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm in very good spirits.
Word,
You know?
Britt.
I'm good.
Life treating you well?
Yeah, can't complain.
All right. Work going well? Cussing anybody out?
No.
All right. Keep the peace.
That's progress.
That's what we do over here.
Progress.
Keep the peace.
Aunt, how you feeling?
Man, listen. Life.
Type shit.
Word.
Life. New chapters.
Word.
Type shit.
Evolving. Growing. Learning. All of it. But nonetheless, you know, I'm in good spirits. I can't complain. I'm still here.
Facts.
Over my head.
Breathing. Niggas breathing. Type shit.
Roof over my head. And yeah, man. I am grateful. That is the word that I could use.
I like that word.
I'm grateful.
I like that word.
Very interesting week though, last week.
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it.
All right.
In regards to the Facebook shit.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Because the hood has been upside down.
Let's talk about it.
Man.
Let's talk about it. Oh man.
Listen, if y'all not in Connecticut, y'all might not, like, wherever y'all watching this from, the hoods of Connecticut is going crazy.
Well, I think these groups are like not just a Connecticut thing because
You think it extends out?
yeah, because wasn't that how one of those, the dude who had the Netflix series who was like playing the girls for the money?
Oh, that's how he got found out about?
Yeah, I think
I know what you're talking about, like that Netflix series, though.
Oh my god! But to provide the audience with context.
Yeah.
This past week or two, I was informed by one.
Tinder swindler?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I was informed by one of my close friends that I made it to the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook
Wow.
Welcome, everyone, to the new dating show. Are we dating the same nigga?
Shit.
Oh, my bad.
That's crazy.
Too much, man. The hood's been going crazy. Everybody's is up in a tizzy.
And when I saw it, I was disturbed. I was disturbed for many reasons.
That you was on there.
Yeah, I was like, man, listen, I don't bother nobody. I don't talk about nobody. I don't be in nobody's business. And another thing, I've been on social media for the better of a month now.
And changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so the picture that was used for this particular post was from my Instagram. And so then that kind of like perturbed me because I was like, you know what? Who's going out of their way to go to my Instagram? I don't even be posting on my Instagram like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's new to me because I'm not in the mix of anything. You won't hear my name.
Niggas is so out the way. Like, how the fuck?
You won't hear my name in anything. You won't see me involved with drama or anything of the nature. And luckily, there was nothing. Well, luckily, there is nothing to gossip about in regards to.
You know, that's called integrity. That's called integrity, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm saying?
When you ain't got to worry about nothing because you ain't did nothing,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
integrity. All right.
So for all you know, what I was gonna come on here and had a few choice words.
Whoever the funky bitch that posted my man's in the chat,
You know what
I'm gonna say it for him.
So it shows the woman that
No.
anonymous.
They allow them to post it anonymously and comment anonymously.
Okay.
So it's if you think about it, it's kind of like on one hand, it's like, all right, I understand the concept and idea that they were coming up with for the group. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that was put in that group chat and it was like, I'm fucking him right now. And it was like, oh shit, pause.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Give me a second.
Boy, ain't no
It's
way,
crazy because you do
boy.
it to yourself.
Yeah.
Boy, ain't no way.
I was gonna let you rock too, but
No. I couldn't let that shit slide. Because like I felt it in my spirit that the way that I said that, it was just too nonchalantly. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
but like I said, there's some dudes in the chat that actually was doing some foul, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And Britt, I'm glad that we brought this up because I really want your opinion on it. Because like, I don't think you would ever post in the chat. But are you a part of these chats?
No.
Have you heard of them?
No. The last time something like this came about, I was in high school.
Oh, damn.
So to me, it's kind of childish.
Interesting.
Hey, man.
Very interesting.
I also
think-
believe if you have to ask
Hey.
If you got to go to the extent of
of
Asking
doing that,
the
you should just be like,
strangers?
damn, that's not my man. And move on.
Damn.
and also like, oh no, there was something you sent it to me. You was like someone anonymous whatever the number was said I'm with him.
Yeah, anonymous. I don't know where the hell is my phone.
You lying bitch.
You raggedy bitch. I'm dating him. Why? What's T? Like, bitch.
Yeah, no.
Nah, man, that's funny as hell. You know what's crazier? And y'all tell me if I'm wrong about this. And I want the whole hood of Hartford to be listening. When these chats started going crazy and like everybody's going, you know what I'm saying, upset or everything like that, the men reacted and started their own chat. That's not sassy.
You know, listen, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh yeah,
I don't
listen,
want
I
anything to
leave
do
that
with it.
all alone. Y'all
You know
can
what
have
I'm
that.
saying? Keep my name, keep my likeness, keep everything about me far away from anything that has to do with that type of energy.
Hey, to all the dudes out there of in the Connecticut or in Hartford or across the world, if there's groups like this in y'all city, be good people. So like that way you could rest on your laurels that you did the right thing, integrity and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And then you can, not give a fuck.
Type.
But that's crazy. I'm glad, I totally forgot that shit happened, bro. Damn, Mel.
What? My life went on. Ain't nothing changed.
Niggas all like, huh? And then moved on. Golly. Woo.
All right.
5'8". Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok too. We just made a TikTok, Britt.
Thank you.
Britt, we just made a TikTok at LimitlessViewsPodcast.
Nice.
They know now.
Well, listen, I'm gonna add a disclaimer for a lot of these topics. Y'all gonna have to inform me on. Like I said, I've been out the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got a lot to say.
So y'all let me know where y'all want to start, and I will follow along.
All right, what we want to get out the way first?
Your microphone.
What we want to get out the way. What we getting out the way first, man? All right, Britt. So he's putting the ball in our court.
Yeah.
With me and you both, we're gonna look at the list, and we're gonna say a number, and then we'll rock paper scissors to see which one.
Why you did that? You pass to the bottom.
If we don't say the same number, because I think we're going to say the same number though. I believe it. All right. So, Ann, you got to count us down.
In 3, 2, 1.
3.
1. All right. Let's rock paper scissors. Oh, you know what? I will concede and give you 3. Let's do 3.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
3's a quick hit.
Number 3. Yeah. Getting it out the way. Damn. Where do we begin with 3?
For those who don't know, 3 is
I
the
just want to say there shall be no Kanye slander.
All right. Y'all heard it here first. First lady of Limitless Views said it. No Kanye West slander. No one can do it.
Well, listen.
Well, actually.
Since you said
Well,
it.
actually.
Because the slander already began.
Okay.
Look how LeBron James is written at the bottom of the list.
Oh my goodness.
It's like it's doodled on it. Ain't even
Can you take a picture of the list actually, so that we could impose it onto the thing?
It's doodled on there like he like.
Well, someone had said put it on there anywhere.
But at the
Next,
bottom,
I'm at next. We would add like number 3 and then say, "Yo, put LeBron on there somewhere." Shit. Okay. All right.
but number 3.
We'll allow a little slander, some slander. We'll let you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't feel the same as we feel about Kanye. I noticed.
Well, no, I maybe I'm missing the
And I
overall
never slander
picture.
LeBron.
You said you would rather talk
All
to
I
Savannah.
said. That's it. That's not slander.
I feel like you said more about LeBron. Like I just don't like him. Like
Like,
No. I didn't say that.
no.
oh, you didn't. Check the tape. We gonna have to. We gonna have to go back.
And on the Stephen A thing, I agreed with him.
That is true. That is true, LeBron. She had your back. So we're going to see where she at going forward when we do get to you. But Kanye West. Kanye West had an interview with DJ Academics recently. And in this interview, he wore a garb of a all-black KKK.
Y'all weren't offended by that, right?
No.
Okay.
He has a song called Black Skinheads on the Yeezus album from years ago where he already spoke about these types of like themes. So for me being a Kanye fan, I am not offended.
So what's the symbolic meaning behind it? What is he trying to tell us?
I think I'm trying so hard. I'm trying.
No, let me know. Let me know.
One thing that I've noticed is like whenever Kanye do speak, I always think the same thing. Like, yo, I love when Kanye speaks and I hate when he speaks. Because on one hand, it's like I feel like he says things or he does things, and I'm like, I be trying to like hold on. I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense in the grand scheme. But then he say something off the wall, and I'm like, oh, Kanye, not that. I don't know. Like, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't be offended by him wearing the all black KKK garb, but
What's the meaning behind it?
I think he's trying to and I don't want to put words in Kanye's mouth because Kanye says a lot of things, and I don't know. But I think he's trying to go against like the normal way of people speaking on normal things, and he's trying to like push back against these types of things. And I'm all for it, but I just think that he needs to organize how he says these things a little bit better. Like when he talks about like Jewish people running the world, like, hey, it's a conversation that need to be had. But then on the other hand, when you start talking about people, kids, and them being, the R word, I can't defend that.
Nobody has yet to answer my question behind why he would wear the
hey.
like.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm trying to figure it out myself. But because I fuck with Kanye, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
So let me ask you this. Would y'all be offended if Ben Shapiro wore the garment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different. I think Kanye.
It is different. It's different. He's white and he's Jewish. So
I think Kanye's trying to take ownership of something that people would deem offensive.
Like us taking ownership of the word nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you can't take, like, there is
not
no
ownership, but showing that it doesn't, like, it holds no power over me.
I agree with that, but my problem is I think with Kanye, you have to know of being the influencer that you are. He's been saying that he's as big as Walt Disney since forever. And you got to know that what you say comes with a certain set of responsibilities. Like people look to you for, I don't think people look to Kanye for advice or anything like that. But when you speak, people listen. Mm-hmm. So it's tough being a Kanye fan right now. Listen, that's all. I don't even know how to defend him. You ask me questions.
Why is it okay when he does it? I don't get it. I think
we got to give some grace to black people.
We understand the history behind those garments. We understand the meaning, the trauma, potential trauma that comes behind it. So why, when someone is flaunting it in our face, right? Because he went and deliberately put that on.
Yeah, he started. He opened the door like, "Hey guys," went to the bag and then put it on.
Yeah. So there was some deliberation behind it and like intentionality behind putting that on, right?
Because we're going to talk about it.
And it's not going to offend anyone else besides the black community. So why is it okay that because he's Kanye, that he gets to do that? And I'm not saying I'm offended by it, but I'm also wanting to understand why it's okay for someone of Kanye's stature to do that. I
think with Kanye wanting to try to him trying to have a message behind him using it because he's black, like I said, we got giving a little bit more grace to black people trying to there was a motherfucker that tattooed a hanging Klansman on their arm. I'm like, why would you want that on your body? I think black people, I'm giving them a little bit more grace in how they use that in trying to develop art. But I don't know, nigga. I don't know. Kanye is crazy.
But you have to know if you are championing for someone like a Kanye.
Listen, I'm championing for him on my own accord, though.
What's the reasoning?
Because he's an amazing artist, man. Separating the art from the artist.
So you champion R. Kelly, or you would?
I'm not an R. Kelly.
Yes,
I'm not an R.
no?
Kelly stan.
Okay, if let's say you would.
If I was as much of a fan of R. Kelly as I am Kanye, then I would separate the art from artist. But I don't look at R. Kelly the same way I look at Kanye.
I just think I have an understanding of what he wants his message to be. But I think because of his mental health issues, it kind of gets a little distorted.
Like a gray area.
So what do you think his message is? Or what do you think he wants it to be?
I think he wants black people to wake up to a lot of the things that are happening. And he wants us to not be offended by things, but also recognize who is the real problem and like he mentioned in there, even though he did say, yes, he did pick Kim or whatever. And he was like, oh, I knew I wouldn't have kids with her, but I did. But now no one's coming to my defense when she's doing all these things with my kids and with my daughter. And it's like he has certain valid points, you know what I mean? And I mean, yes, again, with the Jews and running the world and things like that, like he makes valid points. I just think it's probably a lot of ideas trying to go through a funnel and come out clear and concise. So the whole KKK outfit, I think he had an idea, just didn't come across.
And then he doesn't explain why he was wearing it. Like, come on, man. Like, give us something. Like, give us some ammo, nigga. Damn. Like,
because I think he's always tried to be controversial.
Yes.
And he does things in order to be controversial, whether it be his art, whether it be in an interview. He wants to be controversial to like do shock and awe. But then it's like, okay, I got your attention, but just listen. But people don't get past the shock and awe.
Yes.
Is there any concern that it's only around the time like of
album dropping,
album or clothing dropping, or product?
I do see the pattern. Like I said that before. I was like, oh, hey, Kanye must have something that's about to drop because he's on Twitter going crazy or like doing all of these things, which business wise, I guess it does make sense that you want to bring attention because some people think that, you know, all publicity is good publicity, right? Even the bad ones. But you're right. Like a lot of the times when he starts going on these rants or does all of these things, it does coincide with him dropping something, you know, so.
Only reason why I say no is because I'm a big Kim fan. And I think for her to divorce him, I think it was probably a consistent thing. I think people around Kanye make money off Kanye. So it's kind of like, let's let him off the leash, let him do his thing, and then we're going to rein him back in. But I think Kim dealt with it 24/7, 365 and was like, this is a lot. We only see it when
I think Kim is the devil. Actually, no, I don't think that Kim is the devil. I think Kris Jenner is the devil. And I think she set her kids up for the lifestyle that Kanye does not want his kids to have. And he talked about that in the interview about y'all got this white woman taking care of half, these kids is half yay, doing all these different things. And he's saying like he doesn't want them to get pimped out by Kris Jenner to the highest bidder and all of these different types of things. And Hollywood is like that. Like, so it's like.
So wouldn't he, but it's hard to even, like, I understand that you don't want that for your kids, but then you set the example. We go back to the, what was that award show, the Grammys that just happened?
Oh, with Bianca. Yeah.
And that, if there was a depiction of pimping someone out,
like, yeah, like, you're right. It's a double stick.
So it's like,
I get
it. I mean, how much do you believe this is actually happening?
I think when it comes to the Kardashians, though, I think we all have visible proof that we could point to in regards to it. That's why I don't like Kris Jenner, and I think the whole and also Ray J has said that it was all orchestrated in regards to the sex tape that they had and like how they like rolled it out and everything like that. Like Kris had her hands all in the pot in that. Like I said, I think Kanye has points that I don't be trying to like really defend Kanye anymore because like I feel like Kanye, you know, Kanye can speak for herself and y'all can take how y'all feel about it. But I can't pick and parcel, well, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, but this is right. And it's hard to be a Kanye fan and trying to separate the art from the artist and then also try to defend some of his points, but not all of his points.
I don't know, it's not hard for me.
Like when you ask me like what his purpose, like why did he wear the KKK? Like I think I think he's trying to do it.
Didn't
like
he have a swastika on too?
He got an iced out swastika, yeah.
So like I don't know. Maybe he is trying to offend everyone, but I don't know. It's like why?
Right.
I get the idea if he's not trying to be controlled by anyone, sure, but you don't have to go about it by offending a big pot of
on the
people
way
or communities in order to get your point across, because people are just going to view you as chaotic, crazy, mental health issues. And who knows? Like, and no one knows the real reasoning behind it.
That's like even me that follows Kanye, like I don't know how to explain it.
And at a certain point, when do you draw the line and say like, all right, this is no longer art. There is no hidden message behind it. You are possibly just being ignorant at this point.
Hey man, listen, Kanye, I'm there to the end, man, till the wheels fall off.
Because the thing that
I gotta hear that next album
makes me
it's already out.
Oh shit!
Always like him is because when he said George Bush doesn't like black people,
yes,
I think all of what he's feeling has already been there. I wholeheartedly believe the passing of his mother was like a switch that went off in his head. And I think then going into that Kardashian world, that was it. Like, he just was not going to come back.
I forgot. That's crazy, yeah. Like, him losing his mom, and that moment when he did that, George Bush don't like black people, from that point on, like, Kanye really been, like, kind of, like, really, like, the most controversial artist. And he calling himself Walt Disney and shit like that. Like,
the shit with Taylor Swift and...
The shit with... when he walked on the stage.
And I mean, like, yeah, he was drunk, but even if you're drunk, you still have a moment of being like, let me not do this. But there's clearly a mental issue. And I think he has valid points, but the mental issue just clouds it, overwhelms it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen.
Hey, listen, when people talk shit about Kanye, listen, I give it to y'all, man. Listen, y'all, this is y'all opinion. Y'all, I ain't even going to argue to try to change your opinion. Like, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about Kanye. That's okay, cool. That's why, like, I like, it's hard to be a Kanye fan. Like, you tell me, oh, yeah, who's your top 5? And I say Kanye, like, ooh. Like what you mean, ooh? Like, music-wise, like, come on, what we talking about?
You're still a Diddy fan?
I don't think I ever really was a Diddy fan to begin with. Now, in regards to like the rich black niggas, Diddy was not the first person that I was like thinking about.
What about music wise? Like all the great music that he's had his
like fan of the music that he's done? Yeah. I think it's hard to separate the Diddy shit, right? Because like Diddy is like, did I say something crazy?
Oh, but you saying how you could separate the artist from the art.
No. Oh, so with Diddy, what I'm saying is like it's hard to like separate me from listening to his music because his hands is in the pot of a whole bunch of music that he's not necessarily like the artist on. So for like me to say like, oh, I'm not a Diddy fan, but like I'm listening to like Biggie, Mace, and all them niggas from back then. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, yeah, I am still a Diddy fan in that case. And like the music that he's touched and put out and everything like that. I would say Diddy versus R. Kelly. I'm still playing them. Like, take that. I'm still playing them songs. Like,
I mean, for me growing up, I always said I was gonna be the female Diddy. That was me. Like, I wanted to have my own record.
She got baby oil in her purse right now.
That's crazy. But the reason why it's different from Kanye is because Diddy got, what is it, like drunk off power? And that's the difference.
Yeah.
You got money, you got power, and you thought that you were untouchable. And you did shit that didn't make sense because of the money and the power. Now, to me, that can't be an excuse.
Yeah. I agree. You still listening to Diddy?
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, I still listen to R. Kelly. I'm not gonna sit here.
Oh shit!
I can only think of 2 R. Kelly songs. Oh no, features.
What?
Features. Same Girl, remix to Ignition, the first Ignition. There's another.
I mean, you got nah. Wait, that's not him. That's not R. Kelly. Goddamn.
Oh,
that's Keith Sweat, ain't it?
What?
That ain't even.
Freaky ass nigga here singing.
God damn, my bad. But no, R. Kelly got some freaky ass shit, man. I ain't even gonna look it up now. Like, what the fuck I was even gonna Google?
Your algorithm was about to be R. Kelly freaky shit.
R. Kelly freaky songs. No. Are you sure? That's the only time. Google it. You really want to look this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Kanye, I guess.
Hey, man. The thing is, what happens, and the reason why I'm still holding on to Kanye is Kanye will say something that is so off the wall and off the hinges, and we be like, yo, why would Kanye say that? Why would he say that? And then a year or 2 years later, we be like, yeah, checks out. So like that's why I'm like, I'm letting time play. I'm letting time being my factor. Let it play out.
And I get it. I'm not saying he doesn't. He probably doesn't know. I mean, he probably doesn't know more than the average consumer or person that's like not in a part of that industry. Mm-hmm. But like, you can get your message across because you're not controlled by anyone, by his own volition. You can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, and get that message across without trying to like be so just controversial in doing so.
Okay, Kanye, I see what you're saying.
You're going to your message is still going to make its rounds. Like, people are going to hear your message. Mm-hmm. You don't got to be doing it with, like, you could do it without all the antics. And like, you now are turning away a large group of people just by doing, like, just think about how many people are not going to watch the interview just because of that.
Yeah.
And there may be hidden messages and gems within it, but it's like nobody's going to be looking for that because now they're too focused on you and what you're doing, what you're showing us.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Like, it's not like the message will get missed if, like, it's like we say, it's not like, it's just all about delivery sometimes. Like, the way that you deliver a message, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody says that, like, hey, you fat as shit. Or they say, hey, you might want to, slow down on the fries. Mm-hmm. That's the way you say it. And I think Kanye is going full left with it and trying to strike every nerve that he can. And I'm like, yo, I get striking nerves, but there's a you can do it better. Yeah. That's the only thing that I ask for Kanye. Like, listen, your execution. It's not what you trying to say, and sometimes the shit that you be saying don't be making sense. But it be the execution.
Well, speaking of execution.
Oh.
That sounds crazy. I was
about to say, I'm looking at the list.
That's what my eyes were trying to
Who got executed?
What? Someone died up there?
No.
Who got?
No, I was referring to Marvin Sapp and his execution of the what's the collection plates? What is that called?
The tithes and offerings?
Yes, the offerings. The offerings for the church.
Listen, let me get this ready.
Marvin Sapp.
Yup.
And it's okay.
In front of the congregation.
Yup. And this actually works. In front of the congregation, Marvin Sapp.
Yes.
All right. Y'all want to preface this before we jump into this video, or?
No, just play it. I got a lot of feelings.
The church.
All right, let's
taking it to church today. We ain't talking about the church in a little minute too.
We let y'all live. We kept y'all off the docket for a while. All right, let's see what Marvin Sapp doing, man.
I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Man.
Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with me to plant a seed of $100.
1,000 people giving $20. That's 20,000.
It costs to sit up here.
1,000 online.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
Man, listen.
Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk.
Listen.
Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come.
Who start?
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. I said close them doors.
I said close them doors. Brother Marvin Sapp.
It's the need to give. Do you necessarily need to give offerings at church? I don't know. I haven't been to church in a very long time. All right.
Yup. Hey, God, we still rock with you, man.
What would you?
Hey, listen, God, I know he ain't been in a while. I ain't been in a while neither. Work with us, man. We still healing, all right?
Britt, when the last time you went? Be honest, because he watching.
Easter in a couple weeks.
Well, I don't go to a physical church in Connecticut, but I do watch.
She logged in.
Every Sunday and Wednesday.
You log in every Sunday and Wednesday, Britt. I'm gonna call you. Oh damn! How did I get that low? I'm gonna call you on Sunday, and I'm gonna say, "What's the link?"
Yo, stop,
Britt. Where's the link? Every Sunday and Wednesday, you on their Bible study too? Golly.
Sent it to my mom this morning because it was good last night.
You and Miss Teresa be co-work. Y'all be doing your own thing.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
What you won't do is act like I don't.
All right.
Oh, now she pulling out the proof. My bad, Britt. You ain't got the. I believe you, Britt.
No, go ahead. Because one thing I don't play about.
God don't play about me, and I don't play about God.
Wait. Okay. Question, because I do believe that you do watch.
Mm-hmm.
But why don't you go to the physical, like, actual church?
Well, because there's a certain style of preaching that I prefer.
Okay.
So at first I was watching The Potter's House, and
Who's that?
That's Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Okay.
And then it just got a little bit too mega churchy.
Okay.
That Diddy influence.
So then I tried to watch like Connecticut style churches, but it just never resonated. And then I just happened upon this one in South Carolina, and yeah, I've been watching it ever
Gainesville?
since. Columbia.
That's the beauty with technology now, is that because like churches are able to do the live stream, they can reach a further audience. So like, that's crazy.
You give offerings every Sunday?
Yeah.
Every
I was gonna
Sunday?
show you. No, not every Sunday.
10%?
Pulling up her PayPal. I done send the $4,000 to the African Methodist
I'm not doing it.
Bishop Baptist First Baptist.
It's called
Is
the
it
Crook.
10%?
I don't know
10% of
why I
what?
don't get Wi-Fi here.
10% of what? I'm sorry.
Of your earnings.
Yes, 10%. Yes.
Of what earning my
Your money. So like if you made $1,000,
all my money?
If you made $1,000 that week, you would give them.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 10% of your earnings.
You get what the fuck I got in my damn pocket. I'm sorry, God. Again.
No, it is. I don't
You ain't
give,
listen,
I
don't
give,
smite us.
I don't give 10% off.
Shit. 10%? That's how they be at. Listen, man.
Your Wi-Fi, because I can't get it.
Listen, man. 10%.
So here's the thing. As the resident churchgoer, my problem is, first of all, close the doors, because that's crazy.
I said close them doors. It's the way he said it.
Yeah. And then, yes, secondly is the need.
Yeah. I need y'all to give us $20.
Because the thing is if it's 10% of what you earn and God gives you, then how do you tell somebody what their 10% is?
Exactly.
So you wouldn't have did it. You wouldn't have got up.
No,
Nigga.
absolutely not.
As soon as he said close them doors.
But why? If all right, I'm playing advocate, obviously, all right.
Okay.
You know, because I'm with y'all. I ain't listen. But if the Lord is sending his message through the pastor, right?
No, because that's what discernment is about.
I was about to say the Lord ain't telling him. The Lord
Wait, hold on. Walk me through it. What do you mean it's not? That's what the sermon's for.
Discernment is understanding when someone is speaking from.
Are you saying discernment or the sermon?
No, discernment.
Okay.
With a D.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's for.
Because some people speak from their natural, and then people speak from their spiritual. The way he said it, the need, and then you trying to do the math, that's your natural, that's not spiritual. Because God's not going to tell you what somebody else is supposed to give.
He knew he was going to ask 1,000 people for $20
That's
online.
what I'm saying. Like, discernment.
Nigga did the math before he got it. Now, if 1,000 of y'all on it.
Wait.
What?
How we know? How do we know for sure God ain't sending that message through him?
Listen, I think
How do we know?
I think the church has been
Because-
predatory on people for a while in
Because
regards to
if
tithes
you-
and offerings. Man.
If you are really into, I would say religion, period, not even the church. If you're really into religion, those things just happen. Mm-hmm. And that is begging. That's not happening. That's begging. Because if you really believed in God, you wouldn't need to close no doors. You wouldn't need to ask. It happens.
I said close them doors. Like, damn, nigga.
I hear all of that. I am trying to figure out, how do we know that the message that he's a pastor, right?
Mm-hmm. Marvin Sapp. Yeah. Never would have made it.
How we know Pastor Marvin Sapp did not to receive said message from the higher powers that be. That said, close those doors. I need $20. The sacred number 2. 20.
Because if you read the Bible, that just don't add up.
Yeah,
to
so then I can't have this conversation because I ain't read the Bible.
Oh yeah, if you read it like and study it, that's just not. That don't even make sense to
the white people Bible.
It's the same Bible, nigga. That's all.
What?
They reading the same word. It's all about interpretation. That's the crazier part. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna just say this. If I'm in a damn church and I'm walking the hell out, and the pastor tell the ushers to close them doors, one of y'all grandmas is getting sweet chin music through the door. I'm not.
Well, he on his apology or his cleanup, he did say, I told
on the double
them
back
to close the doors. I didn't tell them to lock the doors. Closing and locking the doors. Y'all have free will to leave this church because the doors is closed. They ain't locked.
See, this is how I know you ain't been to church in a while. Because them ushers don't play. When them doors supposed to be closed, them doors supposed to they're not letting you out. Bro, listen, Brian, like I went to church. If you go to church and like there's like the beginning part of the sermon of like when they like people walking in, like the pastor walking in, and you can't come in or out. You have to wait outside or wait inside while that's happening. So there's certain parts of church where they're like,
I remember that
with them white gloves and like, go sit back down.
They peek in the door like,
yeah, like y'all gonna have to give us a second. Yeah. Like they'll do that. So for y'all to close them doors, okay, on the cleanup, you spinning back and saying all that, okay, bet. But the idea of you keeping people in the on the floor and asking people, I need y'all to give $20, and I want to see them plates going around. Nigga, you sound like a pimp. He sound like a pimp. Like I said, close them fucking doors. Now I want to see them plates going around, and if y'all giving money via online, y'all need to come up here first. It just rubs me the wrong way, man. I can't get with that. And the thing is with tithing and offering too, I think it's a scam. Obviously, the church needs to get going, needs to keep going, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? If you can give, you should give.
Ain't paying no taxes.
Yeah, and they don't pay taxes. It's just like I don't like the idea of all right, listen, you know what I'm saying? You come into church, you have to pay tithes. You have to give offerings. Whereas like, I
Isn't
don't.
That in the Bible, the 10%, right, bro?
Man,
I think what I
need a new Bible then. Shit, 10%?
Yeah.
Of everything?
Mm-hmm.
No.
A lot of the pastors that I've watched or end up liking a lot, they usually don't harp on tithes and offerings. They just, it's more like, okay, this is the part of the service where we give, and then like the choir might sing or something like that.
Man, listen. And you trying to walk up us out of the church. Let's say maybe they changed the ushers. Maybe they got some big brolic security guard niggas in there now, like that's closing them doors and like they say you try to leave. First of all, I hate the idea that I can't leave because y'all got something going on. I'm going home. I'm leaving. I don't care what y'all got going. Oh no, we're doing this right. I'm leaving. I'm not a part of this no more. I'm gone. So like, if somebody tells me that I can't leave, that's gonna make me want to leave even more.
That's the defiant side of it.
Yeah. You know how that go. I don't know. Like something like if you Don't tell me that I can't do something. Just hope that I don't do it. Just hope that I don't do it, right? Because if you tell me I can't or I shouldn't do it, I'm gonna dip the toe in there.
Can you bring a gun to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't bring a gun to the mosque, I tell you that.
Why?
Nigga, what? They pat you down before you go into the mosque.
Do they?
Yeah, so first of all, the women and the men go in on different sides. We talking about black mosques. I don't know how mosque overseas and like more traditional like Islam is, but Nation of Islam, like you go to a mosque, you go in and they pat you. Hey, ever since Malcolm X, they don't play that. They pat you down. And like, so the men go in, you get pat down, and you go in and you walk in. And also the men sit on one side and the women sit on another side. So yeah, you can't bring no gun to the mosque.
Why they pat you down though? Is that like
it's a safety hazard, I guess?
That's always been like that?
As long as I've known. From a kid, that's when I was really going to the mosque when I was young. I always got patted down.
Shit, man.
Yeah, because you think about like the whole Malcolm X shit, like I don't know if they was patting niggas down back then, but it's really a safety hazard. You know what I'm saying? You know, CIA and all that. You know what I'm saying? They on that type of time.
That's why you start going?
Nah, that's not why I stopped. What?
What about them bean pies?
Jesus.
What's the next number that we doing, man? Because the thing is, I don't want to tell y'all the update that I got that I have figured out over the last week.
It's no update.
I got an update on the pies.
It's no update.
It's an update on the pies. I figured it out. I know where to get it at.
Where?
Don't worry about it. See now, now nigga want to know. Now nigga want to know.
It's been a conversation since Thanksgiving.
It has. Don't
worry about it. I'll go get it myself. That's what I'm asking you. Weird. Don't worry about it. I get it.
Nah, hey, Lil, don't worry, man. I got them coming in from Chicago, man. They getting shipped in straight from the source, nigga. Them Chicago pies, 'cause that's where the hub of the Nation of Islam is. They make the best pies out in Chicago. Everybody know that. I'm about to get. Listen, don't worry. Full size, 1, 2. Y'all both can have a pie. The thing, I'm so positive that y'all are going to like the pie. I'm getting y'all a whole pie.
We wouldn't. Yeah, all right. Win. That's all I need. Win.
Don't worry. Listen, like I said, hey, shout out to my sister that found out where they got them at. They got them where they got them at.
Okay.
It's gonna be a surprise at this point. Now it's we done made it into a thing. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying. Listen, it's gonna be here when it's be here.
February.
Britt, I wanted to ask you about the birthday gifts, birthday chat thing that we're doing in the family. I wanted to get your thoughts on it because I've never done anything like this, and I know this is random. We off Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, I'll just do something over here while y'all have it. While y'all do y'all
maybe you can explain it better than me, but there is a family. It's not a tradition because it's the first time we're doing it. The family decided, okay, for each birthday, right, we are going to gift one another $20.
Yeah.
Right. I wanted to get your thoughts on it because I've never done anything like this. And reason being is because the next 2 birthdays happen to be
Me and
myself and you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait. I got some questions. Let me interject.
All right, go ahead.
So the family consensus is that for each birthday that comes up, everyone else in the family gives $20 to that person.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm caught up.
So you want to know the backstory?
Yeah, let me the backstory and then if
Britt was a part of the committee that approved this to happen?
I guess I feel like
Britt know the ins and outs, huh?
Because it was your mom idea?
Not Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa. Hey, you worse than Marvin Sapp, golly. You don't know when we gonna have $20? Yo, I love your mom, but I have never met her.
Yes, you have met her, bro.
I feel like I have, but it's been so long. You You know what I'm saying? I know when I do see her, it's gonna be on like, listen, I done created a whole lore and beef with Miss Teresa.
But yeah, the backstory.
So my mom has a half brother.
Okay.
That side of the family, they do that.
What did you say about my brother?
So I think for her birthday, she got $280 or something like that. And she was like, oh, this is lit. Taking this to that side of the family.
Yeah,
But
hey,
she
we should
didn't-
implement this.
She didn't want to bring it up on her birthday because then it would look like she was just trying to get money.
Miss Teresa.
She was like, all right, it'll just
Her
be
birthday
moving.
just passed.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to her again.
She waited till after her. You know what? That's integrity.
That's
Integrity, man.
She was
God.
like, I'll introduce it after my birthday. And I was like, I don't think people are going to do it. And she was like, I don't know, I'm just going to put it out there. But it's cool because now I got all this money. She bought sneakers, of course.
Okay, so y'all the first birthday that's gonna be this happening.
Yeah, and I was going to ask,
Interesting.
like,
Y'all might as well cancel each other
no,
out.
I was going to say, like, has it crossed your mind to like run off on the plug after?
As soon as your birthday hit, I ain't even got $20, big dog. Hey, that's funny as hell.
Has it crossed your mind at least once?
Y'all gonna ruin it for the rest of everybody. Hey, fuck that. This nigga ain't put in for the last 3-4 birthdays since it was his birthday. Oh man, y'all gonna ruin it for everybody else.
My mom said that's why she didn't do it because she partook in one of those before, and that's
Everybody didn't do it when her birthday came around.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, or not everybody, but a few people. Has it crossed your mind?
No.
You better than me.
Hey, we gonna see when it comes. Your birthday first, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna see when hey, if they up that bread, all right. Maybe y'all might want to like put like half a toe in. Like, I ain't doing 20. I do 5.
I'm joking. I'm committed.
Do y'all think y'all family are pretty close though? Like, I think y'all would like actually like if it
And
was
it's not
something that
that
y'all.
many of us.
No, it's not too many.
Oh no, shit, damn! If y'all arguing over $60,
Like 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah, it's not like crazy.
like shit, 180. Yeah, that's a nice
But
little
I mean,
stipend.
most of them are just like aunties and stuff. So it's like,
Oh, they got the money.
Ran off on the plug twice. I didn't call it. I ain't call
You know what I'm
it
saying? Listen, damn.
didn't think about that.
Yeah, nah, it was crazy. My family would never do no shit like that. Hey,
I thought nobody was gonna do it.
man, you first.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna see. And that gives you, you know what
No,
I'm
we're
saying?
now in a separate. She created a separate chat for just. The
I guess that's
birthday
easier
people.
than everybody getting each person like a gift, I guess, rather than, you know what I'm saying? And plus,
It's
everybody
just
can
some
get
extra
something
money in
when you
your
get,
pocket.
yeah. Whatever happened to old birthdays when you got somebody a card, you threw $20 in it, you know what I'm saying?
That's all this is.
Just virtual now.
Yep.
I
digital.
guess. Yeah. Cause like for kids, like if I get like a kid like a card, I always, you know what I'm saying, throw them a little $20, $40 in there. You know what I mean? Shit.
All right, where are we going to next? You had some real life feelings about the Juju and Jayden. You still left at.
Oh yeah,
That's why that fucked me up. Jayden.
I didn't even change it. Yeah, who the hell is Jaylen? Yeah, Juju Watkins first before we go there. I hope she has a speedy recovery. She
Oh, yeah.
tore her ACL in the
Did they play
NCAA.
UConn yet?
Yeah, UConn just beat them to get to the Final Four.
That would have been.
But it was without Juju. It would have been a way. And shit, I think Paige dropped like 40, 50 or something. Like she went crazy.
Shout out to UConn.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch tomorrow. We need another parade. That's all. Like, listen, come on, women. But getting distracted. My bad. Juju. Yeah. Hope you get recover. You're back. You know what I'm saying. Your knee is back good because she's a baller. She's a baller. But Juju and Jayden. I'm just gonna pull it up because I had a problem with this, and I'll expound a little bit more. But basically, they was at an NCAA tournament game, and both of them were sitting beside each other. Both of them close in age, I think. I think Jayden he was a rookie last year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She's in like her 4th or 3rd year, I think. Let's just jump into it, and I want Britt to go first when we're concluded.
Can you see the
You can see it.
I don't know. Last time I looked over his shoulder, oof, got an eye for it, didn't we?
You talking about the poop? You still talking about that poop? I said I was sorry, Britt. I will never click on a random link again. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me turn this back up. All right. There we go.
Oh, Juju hasn't left the building because Jayden Daniels is here.
Tight
She
shit.
started to leave. I was watching her, and then I think she saw Jayden.
So Juju's like,
Now, she was sitting
all those
but
amazing
on this
things
side.
you did with Washington was awesome. Oh, Juju hasn't left the building because Jayden Daniels.
Yeah. So, in the clip, as we can see, Juju and Jayden chopping it up. I can see it. I can see him doing the
You so crazy.
Yeah, you so crazy. You know what I mean? And she cheesing.
She don't really smile like that.
Exactly. I always see a scowl on her face.
But she pretty though.
Yeah, very much so. And then in the bottom clip, later on down the line, we have Jayden's mom.
Mama Daniels.
Betwixt the two. Britt.
What puzzles me is why did she treat Juju like she was some gold digger, like she don't.
Got some
Got
shit going for her, right?
Right.
Talk about it. Okay. Expound.
I'm still trying to understand that. And what gets me is a lot of moms want to date their sons. Like, why are you treating that little boy like he's your man?
Yo!
And then is he there to somehow focus on this game? Like, what? You're more trying to protect him from a gold digger, but you're acting like this said gold digger. Like, God forbid he starts dating a woman.
What if she's trying to protect him from himself?
Yeah, you could do that, but I don't think that is the approach.
I agree with what you're saying. And the reason why I really wanted to talk about this is for us to put on the table and talk about the concept of boy moms.
Yeah.
Right? Boy moms, they like you said, I think a lot of boy moms, like, maybe not explicitly, but implicitly, y'all do things in a certain kind of way that makes it look like you are dating your son.
Well, I think you should change it to mama's boys.
No, I mean all moms of boys.
Well, here's the thing.
Or I guess single moms of boys, maybe.
No, because I think there are, like, as far as like mom, what do you say, mom boys?
Mom boys.
There are,
Or boy moms, I guess.
there are boys or men now who will fight against being treated like that.
Yeah,
Versus,
okay.
Jayden Daniels, who will allow it to actually happen. And that's why I say you should focus more on the mama's boys who don't say anything and let that go unchecked.
Okay.
Because I
see what you're
know
saying.
I think of, and I don't even want to like personalize it, but just myself versus like my brother. And like if we were both in those situations, how that would go.
Right.
And so, but yeah, continue. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I just think when we talk about raising men, and listen, if y'all was raised by a single mother, or if there's single mothers out there that listen to the pod and everything like that, we appreciate you. We appreciate y'all moms that did it and everything like that. I just think sometimes, and everybody's human, but I think sometimes we get carried away. And I think the people that will get carried away the most will be moms to boys, which is why we have the conversation around men today, where like the men that are being raised today, like they're not being raised by men, they're being raised by boy moms who protect them, coddle them, and give them everything what they want. The reason why I have a problem with this is it's because it's like, I get it. Okay. You're trying to be the mom, like, I'm not going to let my son go ahead and have a baby and all that, X, Y, Z. We see the shit with Anthony Edwards, and she trying to avoid that. I get it. But like you said, This is Juju Watkins. Like, she got money. I know she got NIL. She's going to be in the league. She's going to be number 1 overall pick probably, depending on when she goes into the league. Why? I don't like I get it. If you want to move that way, move that way. But now you're trying to make it more about yourself and imposing yourself in these situations rather than it really being about him. Because it's like, everybody knows Juju. Like, you worried about someone that actually has something going for themselves in a career ahead.
Right.
I don't know. And I just think, like, when she why are we listening to his mom on podcasts talking about that?
Is she?
She was on a podcast when she was first talking about, like, oh, I'm not letting my son do all of this X, Y, Z, and the third. I'm like, why are we hearing from you?
I think it's the responsibility of both the parent and the son when they get to a certain age to now break free of that and allow for the child to essentially fly the nest.
Yeah.
Because I think we get so used to, obviously we should take the advice and counsel of our parents, but it should never be to the point where our parents are ruling and running our lives and making the decisions for us at a certain age, especially when you are an established, now top tier quarterback in the NFL, such as Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
And your mother should no longer be the ruler of who you see and how you live your life. You've made it this far. Obviously, she played a big part in that. But she shouldn't now have the overall say in what you are now going to do once you make it to this point. Obviously, you still take heed to what she's saying in her counsel, but you shouldn't allow her to come in between you and your happiness. Because now, once you do find someone and she is going to replace her, there's going to be conflict between the two.
Yeah.
Because
we see that a lot though, like moms that like boy moms that just don't get along with whatever significant other they are just because you're dating their son, and they're going out their way to do that. So.
And then now you are leading yourself and your son to potential a bigger conflict, because now once he does find that quote unquote love of his life, you're not going to be able to tell him anything. You're not going to be able to keep him from that woman. You're not going to be able to say, okay, you aren't going to play a role in my son's life. He's going to pick you. He's going to pick her over you.
Okay.
Eventually.
Real quick. Who comes first? Significant other, mom, children? I always say, like, if I get to the point of, you know what I'm saying, like marriage or whatever, my wife, right? I always used to say, I would put my mom and the kids over the wife. But now that I grow older and I start to think, I'm like, I think first in regards to like building and having a family, you have to choose your significant other over your mom if you're in love and it gets to that point. Like, I just think like that has to be like the case. Like, you gotta, it's picking and choosing. Like, Ma, I love you, man, but like at the end of the day, I gotta make sure my home is happy, you know what I'm saying, before anything. So
that's a good question.
I think it depends on the relationship that your significant other has with their parent.
They don't.
Because like if you have a relationship like that with your mom, and then you're gonna be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna pick my mom because of like how you explained to her. I'm gonna pick. You already had a real strange relationship with your mom.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But if you have a positive one, or positive for the most part, you know, nothing's perfect, and then it comes to who do you choose? I would want you to be like, I'm going for my mom because of the relationship you have with your mom, because I would pick my mom. But we have a positive relationship. Now, if it's because your mom, like you said, controls you and tells you what to do and has coddled you and does all that, and then you say you pick your mom, then it's like, well, you were never really ever going to choose me because you are kind of protecting that situation that y'all have.
So, to answer your question, I think personally, I think the tier should be children, wife, mom, unfortunately, because I love my mom and she's always been there for me through everything. And like I don't want to say wife and mom could be interchangeable, but like I think if we're speaking on building a future, right, and moving through life, like your mom or parent isn't going to be your number one priority in moving through life.
Once you like,
yeah, because they've spent their lives helping you even get to this point. And it's not a thing where, okay, I have to reciprocate that energy to keep what was already built. No, we have to keep moving forward. In order to do that, you got to start a family, children, wife. And now your new responsibility is no longer on making sure you're happy, your mom is happy and relying on you. You have your children to worry about.
Exactly.
And raise and allow, give them the rites of passage to move through this world. But
I mean, let's be honest. In real healthy relationships with healthy boundaries, there is no picking and choosing. Like it.
Oh yeah, there is 100%. Like black and white. Like, listen, my mom tells me to do this, and the shorty I'm living with want to do this.
I'm talking about wife.
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, maybe I might have not. I did say shorty that I'm living with.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was. But all right, wife. I'm saying common law marriage, however the fuck it work. If y'all are building an empire,
marriage. What do you mean common law marriage?
Because like there's people that are married, and there's like common law. Like if y'all live in the same
There's actually
dwelling.
no common law in Connecticut.
What?
So
it varies from state to state.
Just put that out there.
Hey, the more you know. Yeah. We gotta get the rainbow sound.
So I do that when I call the cops on my ex.
Whoever get the phone first, the other one's going to jail. Yeah. Get the yelling and hollering at me. Yeah. You better stay on that side, bitch. You see us already now. Yeah. It's crazy to think, because like the older that I get and I think about it, like even as a child, like my mom, and I love my mom, and I think because Aunt think that I'm gonna end up with a white woman.
I know.
No, you know what? No, dude, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Jesus Christ.
But like, I've gotten to the point where I think, like, listen, like I know my mom has her opinions, and she's very opinionated, and she's gonna she can give me her advice on things and everything like that. But end of the day, like I have to make the best decision for not only myself, but for my significant other, if I am in that case,
or what you think is the best decision, because a lot of the times mothers do know best. I'm not going to take that away from.
That is 100% true. Yeah.
So you should still take heed to it.
100%. Yeah.
And so if she say stay away from the white women,
I be telling her like they be baking me cookies and shit. Mom, I'm sorry.
Not the cookies.
Yeah, the sugar cookies, the easiest cookies.
Casseroles and shit.
Man, listen, white bitch one time tried to tell me, I know how to make fried chicken. Bitch, you're done. You're done. The fuck you gonna bring up fried chicken? I bring up the fried chicken around this motherfucker.
So I said children, wife, mother, and or parent.
Yeah.
Or parents.
I agree. I think we asked on the pod in the before, like, it was like if your significant other, and I want your opinion on this, if, for us, it would be if the girl that you're with, you have a choice to save the girl or save the child. And I remember before I said I would have a hard time not saving the child, but now I'm more of the mindset of like, yeah, it would make sense to actually save the girl.
Make another one.
I know you say, because you would be the one. Me dying?
I mean, how old is the child?
You know, really. I mean, any scenario really. Actually, no. Age of the child actually would matter. Because if the child is like 11 years old.
Oh, I was thinking older. Like if we old age house on fire, you think I'm finna try to get this 70-year-old man out of here? No.
70?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get my.
Yeah, off-seat. Offspring? That's off-seat.
No, I'm saying like if my husband is 70.
You gonna leave Mr. Earl to die up? You gonna leave Mr. Earl to go ahead and just burn up in the house?
Hey,
Damn.
I mean,
me and my kid can move on.
I
And vice
think-
versa. If it's, me and my child could, me and my husband could,
I think it depends on the level of like importance in which you see them in your life.
Was your child and
Who do you feel like would be more important?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say my child.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Oh, so y'all saving the kid?
Yeah.
Oh, if I have both hands like on some like the good son shit, like where I can save one or save the other.
Because that's always gonna be my child.
Yeah, I think I would think the child. I think I would do the child too.
That's always gonna be my child. That ain't gonna always be my wife, potentially. Imagine that. You say your wife and then she ended up divorcing you a year later.
You save your future ex-wife. What the fuck? I saved you to do this shit.
That is true.
I saved you just for you to take half of my shit. Nah, you got the yeah.
I was just watching a good, very good episode of Flagrant 2. I don't know if y'all watched that.
Flagrant 2 is the name of it?
Yeah, with Andrew Schultz. And they were interviewing a divorce attorney, and like he made a lot of good points in regards to just like why people feel the need to get married and like just this day and age and wanting to get the government involved in your relationship, and like how it's just like it's a social construct versus people actually desiring or feeling the pressure to get married. I just want to throw that out there. Go watch it if y'all feel the need. It's like a 2-hour interview, but it really.
No, that's a good point, because remember before the pod, we were talking, and I was saying like, yo, like I like, because you was asking me like, yo, do you still want to get married? I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily want to get married. You know what I'm saying?
Because
but
if everything is going so well, why now involve legalities into your relationship?
Exactly. If I'm making a commitment to you, that's my commitment to you. Like, what I don't got to get the law involved and the taxes and the changing.
Yeah,
I get you. I get what you're saying, man. 'Cause like, and especially like, I think Trump is trying to change some laws in regards to like divorce and like how like shit is like that is like split amongst people and everything. But I don't know. Once
you want to get married, like legally.
Yep.
like you don't want to work no more and just have him pay for everything, married?
Or like, do you want to? All right, let me
I don't know where that came from.
I was like, I don't know what kind of marriage you looking for. You trying to not work no more marriage, or you cool with working? That's basically what
No, I do want to work. I
love
mean,
it.
work as in not like
work less.
working in, but
All right, are you?
It's 25
Would
hours
you
a
be
week.
content with finding your life partner that brings all the happiness, joy, and love to you without involving the government?
Well, I don't see it as involving the government again because of my religion. It's more of like a
So you don't need to sign anything.
bridging together.
So you don't need to sign anything.
No, I'm saying I don't look at marriage as a government thing.
But it is a government thing. You are legally binding one another through the state, which is the government.
You can only file your taxes as either married filing jointly or married filing separate.
He learned that at school.
Yes, sir. Listen. When you get married, shit, everything literally like is intermixed and intertwined. Like you can't like avoid that. So I don't know, man. It's tough.
So that's why I'm asking. Like, if you found your life partner, and this question is for you too. If you found your life partner who you loved and you know they love you, and there's nothing else that could bring y'all closer and amplify that love that y'all have for one another, is now legally bringing the government into your relationship a necessary component for both of y'all?
No, not for me. Long as I can have a wedding.
That's it, and that's the thing.
I just want to
like,
I want a wedding. I think that's the thing.
Hey, vows, all that. I'm cool with it.
Yep, like me professing my commitment and all of those things. I'm cool with doing all of that, but like going down to the courthouse and signing it. I don't know, man.
Is it necessary for you?
But it's not necessary in the way that you're framing it. For me, it's...
How am I framing it?
I'm on the opposite side because for me, it's more of like a traditional thing of marriage. I'm not thinking about it as like I'm signing this love over to the government. I'm thinking of it as like,
aren't you?
A unity and a just a traditional thing.
But aren't you signing it over to the government?
I mean, I guess I never like looked into like how being married is like a government thing.
Well, because I recommend everybody go watch this interview. I enjoyed it, but he framed it as though like you are now signing a contract in which you no longer negotiate the terms and condition of said contract. And so there's only two ways to get out of this contract. It's through divorce or death. And you have no control over how this contract goes.
That's not true.
How so? I get it, prenups, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you're going to say. But that's in divorce.
But you sign a prenup prior to getting married.
But that's in divorce.
Right, but you're saying you have no control over like...
So like
the contract.
Yeah.
But
if they say, all right, and like he just said, when you're filing your taxes, it's either you're single or you are married, right? You have no say over if you didn't want your incomes to be combined or whatever it is as a married person, you have no say over that.
I mean, you can still file separately, but it's just like it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
You can file separate as a married person?
Yeah, married filing jointly and you got married filing separately. But most times it doesn't make any sense for married couples to file separately. Like the benefits that you get by being married outweighs by filing separately. So like it doesn't really make any sense to do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anywho.
The more you know.
Regardless. Yes, in divorce. You have no say in it.
you have no say in the divorce happening?
That too.
I'm not understanding the question.
No, it's not necessarily. It's just a statement. You have you get married. You're signing a contract. You're legally binding yourself to somebody, right? And let's say they do want to get divorced, right? As a man or the earner, the higher earner, the breadwinner, if the state says, hey, you have to give half of whatever it is.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I heard that half, but that half hurt. Oh, man.
Oh, what was I saying?
The state telling you gotta give half.
Oh yeah. This is without a before I even say what I was gonna say, would you sign a prenup?
Yes. And it's not what I signed. Both parties can go in with a prenup. Mm-hmm. I have a coworker who, when she got engaged and everything like that, she told him, we're getting a prenup. 2 lawyers, one side hires a lawyer, the other side hires a lawyer, and they go in.
I feel like most women don't have that.
And the other thing about a prenup is it's very expensive. She's paid over $10,000 for her lawyer and her prenup, but she also has assets, multiple homes.
And even in hearing that, it's just like, why not? Like you're adding that extra layer of stress to your relationship. Especially if you don't if you know. And us not legally binding with one another, you won't even need a prenup.
Are you playing the advocate side of the prenup?
No, I'm playing the side of like, all right, like getting like legally married, bringing the government into your happy relationship, and like thinking, is it necessarily a necessity to like amplify your relationship and bring y'all closer together?
I think some people see it as like just like a full-fledged commitment. Like they see it as, you signing this paper and actually making it legally binding and going through that process. And seeing it as like, all right, we're in this. We're going to do this. But like time and time and again, we've seen that marriages, if they, end in divorce, everybody except Halle Berry, really, men normally are on the short end of the stick, including Halle Berry. She got to pay child. She got to pay alimony to all her ex-husbands. It's kind of crazy how she set up. But I don't know. Some people see it as that commitment. Like okay, you really are about it. But we can't think of it like that. Like back in the day, niggas was getting married and niggas was just married. Y'all, we just married.
And that's the thing. I think it's like if you find your person and y'all are happy together, like there is no need to just do all the extra shit to prove that we are here for one another. Like it's either you are and you aren't. Yeah. And there is no piece of paper that's going to prove that. It's either you feel that your partner is legitimately going to be there for you through till death, do y'all part, or they're not. And it's like, all right, y'all are, especially on the man side, most of the time, like are essentially like adding this idea of like, okay, I need to be on my best behavior because I don't want to potentially lose my children, my house, every pensions, assets, if this does not go how it's supposed to go. And obviously we can't dictate how a marriage or a relationship will go because we can't predict the future. But I don't know. I think we are constantly sold this dream that we need to go ahead and get married versus just finding love and being happy.
I think it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
I think now we are more so, especially men, are more so sold the dream that they don't need marriage and there's no point and it's the government and all of that. But like, if you are so in love and so happy, then like, how is it really changing?
Because you are you're bringing the government in. I'm not anti.
But like, what is the government going to do that's going to change the relationship?
Tell me to give her half of everything that I have
if it doesn't work out in our favor. And that goes back to me saying we don't dictate if it works out in our favor. But I'm not saying like I'm anti like unity. Like I want to find a life partner that I can move through life and we are on the same accord and all that. But if it requires me having to now have this dark cloud over our relationship in the slim chance or the chance that it doesn't work out between us, it's like, do I really want to do this?
And I think it's crazy also because I feel like a lot of times, like at least of recent, men more so looking at it as marriage is like a dark cloud, which it shouldn't be.
I think they look at divorce as the dark cloud,
like that. The what's around the corner that could be type of thing. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense because
that's what it is. That's why I'm saying I don't look at marriage like that. Like to me,
neither do I.
And like you said, like you just want the wedding. I don't intend to have this big wedding. I don't.
Shit, I need the biggest day. Everybody invited. Pull up. Nah, I'm lying. I'll probably invite like 30 people to my wedding.
I will have a destination wedding.
See, this nigga always gotta be fucking extra, bro.
It's not extra.
Nah, I gotta get a passport, nigga. That's
You
extra.
should already have your passport. What do you mean? Gotta get. You should already have that.
Man, I hate when he be making points and shit. Like, damn. Like,
Anywho, we went off on a tangent.
yeah, we did.
What else y'all want to talk about?
What was the last thing that we was talking about?
Marvin Sapp.
No, Juju.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Juju and Jalen. Hey, Jayden Daniels. I said Jalen again. Jayden Daniels. Hey, Jayden Daniels' mom. Leave that man alone.
Let him be a man.
Come on, man. Let him be a man. Let him be a man. Come on, man. Like, I think he's smart enough. I think the way that you talk and the way that you move, you raised him correctly that he know better. Like, let him do him. I just thought that was selfish of what she was doing to wrap that up.
Yeah, you wrapped that up. I would say
Crying.
no. In the same
really
line
touched
of
her, didn't it?
marriage and divorce, you have Netflix and Pop the Balloon. I think
That was a perfect segue. I love it.
I think that is such a horrible
Shout out to Aaron the plumber.
idea.
Yo, he been cutting up, boy.
You got to take your opportunities, your 10 minutes of fame, and run with it.
You got to.
You're supposed to.
So, where's the damn Pop the Balloon article?
This is a prime example. If I am understanding, it sounds like Pop the Balloon sold their rights to Netflix, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading the comments. I don't know how true it is. It says that I guess it's a couple or whatever. They're going to be executive producers and stuff like that.
I hope it ain't, what's their name? Nick Lachey and
No, it's a black couple.
Oh, hey. I hate when they come on screen talking about we had troubles at the beginning of our relationship. And they run every dating show on Netflix. Get them niggas off the fucking stage. I hate them. I hate it. And then Nick Lachey just be there like,
going through it.
just look like a tired husband that just say, that's right.
I love my wife.
My wife and kids. Like, that's right.
I love my wife.
Let me see that. I love my wife, and she's the correct one.
She can't do nothing wrong.
I have nothing to add. Whatever she says, I'm with. Shut up, bro. He don't know.
And that's how most married men.
That ain't real talk.
Unfortunately, because I digress. I'm sorry.
And then they got the chick from Insecure that I did not like. I didn't really watch the show.
Who's that?
I never watched Yvonne Orgy.
Yvonne Orgy, yeah.
Who's she playing?
She was the friend of Issa, and like they had like a bunch of falling outs and all. It was. Yeah. I actually hate that show.
Me too.
Oh my God. I don't watch it.
Is this a safe space?
Of course.
I have not liked anything that Issa Rae has done.
Okay, damn.
I'm assuming you ain't see that's her new movie with SZA, right?
Yep.
The Keke Palmer joint, right?
I did watch that on Tuesday, and it was absolute ass.
Oh shit!
Granted, I love Keke, but I could have did without that entire movie.
Okay.
I figured it looked like it would be ass. I got to probably season 2 or 3 of Insecure. I never finished the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But shout out to Issa. You know, black women still making moves out here.
Yeah, no, that part for sure.
Yeah, I'm proud of her for that, but I did not like the show. I don't like impossible situations, and y'all make impossible decisions. I'm like, no, it gives me anxiety. Like, why would you do that?
I think I watched maybe like 4 or 5 episodes of season 1, and what I didn't like is that it sounded like she took, at the time, black Twitter jokes and just created scenes. And it annoyed the hell out of me.
Man.
Because like if it was $200 dates, it was like she went and created a $200 date. If it was just like, girl.
I get what you're saying.
Shout out to Issa Rae.
I'm about to say, damn, yeah, Issa, you catching straight. My bad. Damn, we wouldn't even Issa, you know what I mean? Type shit. Pop the balloon. I got a problem with this. Let me read what the Shade Room has to say. Today, Netflix announced that the popular series, which encourages single contestants to choose their preferences from a lineup of interests would be arriving on the streaming platform. The original host, Arlette, that's the one that I know. Arlette, you know what I'm saying? She the messy one. Arlette and her husband, whatever the fuck his name is, who co-created it, will contribute to the Netflix production as executive producers. Okay. I'm no longer mad anymore. Before I knew that last tidbit that they would be doing executive producing.
They probably only got like a 2-year deal.
Probably. Or like royalties of some kind. Like
that's how they do it on Shark Tank.
Yeah. My original
51% of your business for
51. What? Yeah, no, my original problem with this is that I don't like when big businesses come in on small businesses and like buy them out and then like take their ideas and like move forward on it. I don't
mess
like
it up.
Yeah,
that's exactly what's going to happen.
Exactly,
and we're no longer going to see it on YouTube, and then nobody. At first, they're going to watch it, but eventually, this is going to die down, and because it's not going to be a big production, you can't make this into unless you like put a spin to it and make it like a Love Island or some shit with balloons. But
that's where I don't want them to do.
You know what I'm saying? But this ain't.
Hey,
I think
it's gonna be trash
for the creators. I think it's a smart idea because I don't think this was an idea that was going to last that long, anyways.
No.
So you might as well cash out now.
Yeah, and that's the goal for many businesses. Take something, build it up, and sell it off for millions, billions, whatever it may be, and reap the benefits from that. But
my only thing is like, why do we produce garbage?
You think Pop the Balloon is garbage?
Yes.
I've
never
agree.
watched the episode. I've only seen
I've seen a few episodes.
The TikTok clicks or when somebody goes viral, but I've never sat down and watched it. But like, why do we produce garbage?
I have a rebut to that, but I'm gonna let
it is not just, I'm not speaking solely about like black shows, because you do have your Nick Lachey's and your Temptation Islands and your
you mean
Love
like
is
in
Blind
general?
Yeah.
Like, why do we like
just produce garbage?
I do think we produce garbage. Like if you look at a Zeus network or whatever the case may be, cool. But I think this is one of the more feasible ways to find love. And I don't necessarily, because it's not necessarily like what some may call ratchet content or ratchet TV or whatever the case may be. Yeah. It's legitimately people who are going on a dating show, and if they find interest in someone, they will keep their balloon. If they don't, they'll pop it and exclude themselves from even being a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Does it lead to certain like conversations or drama that may come from it because people are in their feelings or ego may take over? Yeah, that's how we get the Aaron the plumbers who now take the opportunity and run with it. But I think I feel like it's a harmless way, and people who are, some maybe legitimately be looking for love, and there are some who are on there for clout and attention and for 10 minutes of fame.
I definitely think magnifying this is it's just going to be clout people.
And that's what I have a problem with Netflix doing it. You're just watering down the product. The reason why Pop the Balloon is so, you know what I'm saying, like, whether we want to call it garbage or not or whatever, I think it gives a sense of, like, anybody can be on Pop the Balloon. Like, we've seen people from influencers with a bunch of followers on there. We've seen people that are plumbers that we've never seen before. So the idea of Pop the Balloon being more, I think, lower tier, like for us that are watching and consuming it, it's more graspable. It's like, oh, I could be on Pop the Balloon. I could do this. You put it on Netflix now. What y'all gonna do? Casting for Pop the Balloons? Y'all gonna make people audition to be on the show for Pop the Balloons?
I think it will be a little more diverse.
You think so? Oh, with more white people?
Yeah.
Say it then. Say it.
More
diverse.
Say it.
More white people.
No, I just think there might be Asian, Indian, I don't know. I just
more
diverse.
non-black.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm
Might
cool.
be.
I'm
I
cool
don't
with
know.
conceding on that. No, you're right. You're right. Because you think about like Pop the Balloon, you know what I'm saying, Arlette, and I love what Arlette has done with the platform, and she has gotten less messy as time has gone on. Like she'll feed into some bullshit. Like, what you say about his socks? Like, damn, man, you ain't had to say that. I don't know, man. Hey,
But shout out to them if they did get the bag
I
for
hope
it.
they did.
Hopefully they take that and find something else beneficial for their lives or their business or their brand to, expand and move on from that. But
Dating is screwed, bro. This gives like instant gratification. Like,
I mean, you still got to get to know the motherfucker.
yeah, you got to look at the success. Like it's like a Tinder or
Yeah.
it's trial and error. And I think since we are in a digital age, like, because people ain't just going up to individuals, men ain't going up to women now and trying to spark conversations and get to know them. Everything is now digital, and
I think that's women's fault.
for sure. Well, not all their fault.
No, I think it's 100% their fault.
Not 100%, because a lot of it is
99.
Nah, I would say 75, 25.
75, 25?
Because a lot of it is, I might even bump up to 25, but a lot of it is the fear of being just rejected and like not being rejected and not having good interpersonal skills and conversation skills and whatnot.
Okay. I agree. Reason why I say, all right, 100% is kind of a little bit OD. I can't 100% give the blame on women. I give the majority of the blame on women because once women started complaining about us, like, bro, once they started like nitpicking all of the go-tos, you too pretty to be frowned and you should smile more. Once they got mad at us saying that, it was like, all right, damn. Nobody dances at the club anymore. You remember going to parties back in the day? And I'm saying, random, just be out, I'm saying, Vibes Cartel come on, I'm saying, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that no more. Like the like you said, the interpersonal skills, I think on both ends. So I guess 100%, like I said, is too drastic. But it's a 50-50 because I think as much as men don't have the interpersonal skills to speak to women, I think women don't have the interpersonal skills to deal with men.
Yeah, that is true.
I think it's 90-10. 90 women.
Oh, hey, okay, expound.
I think you had two things, right? You had the feminist movement.
Ooh, I forgot about
And then
2016.
and then you had hypergamy.
Wanting to,
We all know what explain to the people what that word mean and spell it.
It's like hyper.
You don't gotta spell it. I don't
it's
know.
hypergamy.
Hypergamy. Let me look that up. I don't know what that is.
Hypergamy is where we got into this whole high value man and he's got to have money and all of those type of things.
I hate that term.
And dating up and all the other type of stuff. So I think once those two things, touch the community, women just lost their senses.
all right, so to be on the other side of that, I don't think that necessarily applies to a lot of women though. Because I think if we're looking at the pool in itself, like if the idea of hypergamy or a hypergamous woman is wanting a man who actually has his own place, has his own car, has his own money, and doesn't need her, doesn't look to use her for whatever resources that she may have, then that, I guess, that could be seen as hypergamous for a lot of women. But I think that's also the standard for just like a lot of women, and it should be the standard because you shouldn't want, I would hope a lot of women shouldn't want a man that is looking to use them for their resources, whether it be money, whether it be their car or their home, or or even sex.
I can't wait to find me a man to just take all my money and never give it back.
No, so
You don't hear that.
that is the standard. What I'm talking about is the women they want a 6-figure man.
Oh, you talking about the women that don't want to work?
Who want to go on vacation 4 times a year?
Yeah.
I don't see, but I don't think that's what you're like speaking like. Who wants the Mercedes-Benz lifestyle and the designer clothes and whatnot? Mm-hmm. I don't think that's necessarily like a lot of women, because
I think a lot of women that can't attain that low key, like they be wanting that, and they put that onto like what makes me mad. I'm like, if you an everyday person that do everyday shit, just like me being an everyday person that does everyday shit, you expecting that from someone is unrealistic.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, as a woman, I hear these conversations.
I don't know. He got to pay for my nails, my hair, my eyebrows.
I'll hear a woman say something, and my only question is, how does your lifestyle attract that kind of man? And all of a sudden we mute. All of a sudden we don't know.
All of a sudden your bed been on the floor for the past few years and you trying to...
But you may have your own, but like you can't say you want a 6-figure man, but then if I say, oh, go eat at such and such, oh, that costs too much. You can't buy a plate there, but you want a man to buy a plate there for you? That don't make no sense.
That be the thing. Like, women got to get out that mindset of like you wanting a man. Like, actually, I understand why women would want to be with a man to take care of them. But I think it's get misconstrued in regards to financial and like assets and what you can do for me, fit like tangible right now. You can pay for my hair right now? Okay, bet. You can pay for my nails right now? Okay, bet. You telling me that I gotta hold you down for a few years before your invention gets off the ground, and then when you get the money,
shut up.
I'm coming to the boat and killing you and the new bitch. Come on. I see acrimony, boy. I see acrimony. Boy, I'm watching it and I'm over here. I literally through the whole movie, I'm like, no, Taraji got a boy. Like, I'm with Taraji. Like, this nigga, like.
But here's the thing. I think there are a lot of Tarajis that are out there. Like, I think
that will hold it down.
I think the pool isn't as tainted as I need.
Yeah.
If I was to put a percentage on it, I would say 60% are Taraji and 40% are I need the 6-figure earner.
If 60-40? 60-40?
What's the percentage you put on it, remember it?
I would say I would go opposite. Only because a large amount of the pool of women are very, very desperate. So they're willing to do any and everything. That's why the bar is in hell, because they're willing to accept any and everything. So, yeah, no, I think most women are like, that's why like you got like niggas ain't shit, or oh, he broke, or oh, he do this, or oh, he do that. And I don't know, it just doesn't match up to me.
Okay. So you're the opposite set. So like 60% of women are looking for the man to pay for everything, do everything, and then not having to do nothing. And 40% is the ones that will hold it down. And it's like the flip of what he's saying, right?
I think that's where that standard comes into, because I do think there is a lot of men who are not, who I don't want to call them 50-50 men, because like 50-50.
Right, man, you about to turn off all of the women listening. They don't want to hear no 50-50.
I don't
want to hear that.
I don't want to call them 50-50 men, but like I think there are a lot of 50-50 men out there who are like, all right, if we are going to do this, it's going to be 50-50. And I think that's below the standard. And I'm not saying that the standard shouldn't be higher, because it should be. You should be, as a man, be willing to, I'm not saying 100-0.
I have, hey.
You know what I'm saying? But it can't.
You have to bring something. 100-0, you going to have to bring 99-1. You going to have to bring something.
It got to be at least, I go back to the 75-25. I think that's a good, that should be the standard. Because once you start doing 50-50, then you get the, oh, he broke. oh, he can't do anything for me. I need somebody who is able to pay X, Y, and Z so I can live. Like,
okay, I think I'm getting. So you say it's easier to go into things to have the mindset of being 75-25 versus going into things being the 50-50 because
I think
if you're willing to pay for more and it taking a little bit more of the brunt.
Yeah, it takes a lot of ease off of women. And it doesn't necessarily give the idea of like, okay, he can't take care of me. If you only got to pay 25% of everything, then it's like, all right, hopefully you are happy with that. And if you are looking for someone to do 100% of it, then maybe you don't deserve that person.
Hey, man. I think every scenario, every marriage, every relationship is going to be different.
Sure.
And I think based off of that, y'all should come to an adult decision of what the finances are and how it should be split. If both of y'all are making the same amount of money, I don't see why it should not be 50-50. If we're making the same amount of money,
I'm not even. We'll say that for a different.
Yeah, we'll
say that for
episode 59. we get to that one because it's like I don't know if I'm making significantly more than you, then obviously like that should.
But it's
be an account.
It's like it rings the question of what is being asked of both parties to do.
That is true as well.
It's not. It doesn't necessarily just stop at finances.
We're going, yeah. Listen, let's table that. We'll put through. What I'm saying. Write a note.
Anything else y'all looking to get into? I think we still are. We still gotta wait and see the effects of these Trump tariffs. Cause I know that. Ooh, if y'all follow the stock market, oh my god!
If it went down,
take the wheel, Jesus. Oh, I did it.
Take the wheel, Jesus.
It did it.
I bet it did.
Well, yeah. Anything else y'all want to get into?
Not in particularly.
We can save them.
That's a no.
I'm looking at number 4. No, I'm looking at number 4 and seeing like, cause
I know
like
you were really passionate about that.
no, because I wanted us to like to talk about it because I feel like it's a good. It would be like, you know what I'm saying, we talking about Jess Hilarious and Lauren on the Breakfast Club. They had a little spat where Jess went live and was basically just airing out her grievances on Lauren being on the show.
I'm sorry, but I know it's 63 degrees outside right now.
It's who?
It do feel a little hot.
Hey, summertime run.
Hey, let's do it. Hey, listen, you know what? No. Let's table that actually, because like I want to get my thoughts a little bit more together, and I don't want to just give them a 30-second. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, very quick. I think to end before we wrap up, we should have a really good, you know what I'm saying, very quick rapid fire. Last time the rapid fire about the dog getting shot, shooting their owner. You know what I'm saying? Boom, quickest segment we ever had on the show. Literally, it took us like a 45 seconds, 60 seconds to get through it. This week, 350-pound teacher arrested for using a kid as a stepping stool during a safety drill.
Send him to jail. Not prison, jail.
Send him to jail?
Send him to jail. Send him to jail.
Oh, man.
We got people going to jail for unpaid child support. All right?
Yeah, he need to be in jail.
What, Britt?
You think the child support is equivalent to him stepping on a kid? He was in 6th grade, Brittany.
You think that's...
What?
You saying that... I'm getting the sense that you're saying the people who didn't pay the child support should be in jail.
How much you owe?
How much I'm getting charged?
How much do you owe?
How much was I getting charged?
How often do I see the kid?
Hey, yeah. How much do I have a kid and how much am I getting charged?
There's other factors.
Because
jail,
community, I get community service.
Yeah, I would get that too.
Community, all right. And if you don't do the community service, all right, then jail. But if I don't pay the shit, I'm going to jail.
Jail is crazy.
Jail.
With criminals? Murderers?
Felons. Nah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think
In New York City, sexually based offenses. Like, no.
What, you didn't like? Do you have what for what?
I don't understand why.
And you too big to be doing that? Like,
Oh, I'll read it. A 350-pound Minnesota teacher, Jason Rogers, 48, has been charged after allegedly using a 6th grade student as a stepping stool during a school safety drill. He confessed to standing on the boy, blah, 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 blah. The student was injured later, describing severe back pain. Yeah, you something got to happen.
that and a civil suit.
Oh, 100%. Because I'm sure in y'all teacher, what is it that the teachers they have? Was it development day? That this ain't in the curriculum for you to be stepping on my son.
Too damn big.
Yeah. Jail.
Let me tell you, people do a lot of dumb things.
I think once you get to a certain age, because he looks like an older gentleman.
48.
Yeah, you got discernment.
Right. That's why I'm not defending it, because I've seen things and I'm like, why would you do that?
350 pounds, you know goddamn well you ain't supposed to be stepping on nobody. It's like, come on, like, these big people be trying to do little people things, and we gotta set this shit straight, bro. You too big to be stepping on people.
Different conversation for a different day.
Hey, you know what? You right. Like, it was probably like the class clown who was like, "Oh, you could use me as a stool," you know, and being funny.
As the class clown of my class.
You are also not a white boy.
Yeah, you're right.
He did receive class clown.
I did.
He went and did it, and that's the problem. Like, as an adult, you should have known not to do that.
350 pounds, you, like I said, don't be stepping on nobody. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Don't step on my toe, your big ass.
Poor guy.
Any final, what the fuck? That was me?
Yeah, well, that was an involuntary. I didn't even want to do that.
A little digestion.
Yeah, any final words?
Oh, listen, if y'all made it this far, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with us. You know what I mean? We fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Follow the TikTok. Follow the Instagram. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of clips dropping and everything like that. We want y'all to be in the know.
Follow the personal IGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. 2 weeks.
You deactivated yours again?
I did, but then I reactivated it, and then it was like, oh, you can't deactivate for X
10 days. You got to get 10 days.
Hey, well, I'm holding it down. Hit me on my Instagram, El Diablo Sauce TV, Limitless Views Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Get all of our shit. Black and Classic. Black and Classic. Hey, I know you got some shit. You got some shit brewing, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, we ain't gonna tell y'all too much though. We ain't gonna tell y'all too much though. But yeah, I ain't got nothing more really to say. This is a good episode. I love it.
For sure. Big Aries season, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, we here.
Aries season.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all the applause,
you
man.
Don't know, now you know.
Give y'all the applause. All right.
Big 32, 7 days. Big 32 and
15.
15 days.
I forgot what today was.
That's why I had to tap my phone.
What the day look like?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, we be back for Taurus season. Don't worry.
We can't have our moment.
My bad. You're right. No, Aries gang. You know what the crazy thing is? Like, I got like 2-3 nieces that are Aries. You're an Aries. Like, there's a bunch of Aries that I have. And the crazy thing is,
you just try to step on our moment.
No, I'm giving y'all moment right now.
All right, cool.
The crazy thing is, like, the people that I'm closest with are like Aries. And I don't know if
you're the goats.
Literally
We're the goats.
the best.
Go to this shit.
It's crazy.
Wait, are y'all are the goat? Like,
The Devil Rams.
You're a ram.
okay. Oh shit. Man. Hey.
Hard-headed.
No, you said devil.
It might just be Ram. I was told Devil Ram.
Hey man, hey,
I'm just a ram. I don't
All right, I'm Ram too.
You want to be associated with Lucifer?
What's yours?
Bull. Yeah.
Bullheaded.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm stubborn. You know. Yo, that's fact though.
All right, this is a good episode. I enjoyed this one. I enjoy all of them, but this one,
LeBron, you missed. Hey, you're lucky, motherfucker. I just seen it.
Oh, so you didn't see the theme song?
Which one?
Well, of LeBron.
What I thought I
Oh
sent?
yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not on Instagram, so he
No, I
misses out.
sent it in the group chat.
LeBron got too many fucking songs. Whoever the fuck is making these LeBron songs, I've started
That
to find.
LeBron song was really good.
I'm finding Bronny songs now.
See, listen, we're not gonna do this.
It was
It's
a
too late to
dedication
be.
to you.
I was about to say that. Look, I said
No, we're
LeBron,
not
you
gonna-
missed. You
we're
missed
not-
the cut.
We're not gonna do
We'll
this.
just go off to it.
We're not gonna do this. If you made it this far, just know we love y'all. Just know we appreciate y'all.
That's a banger.
And just know we fuck with each and every one of y'all.
Right there.
Facts.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. And make sure y'all back here next week.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all need to come back.
You know what I'm saying? Live's coming soon.
We got to talk to y'all about something. So come back.
You know what I'm saying? But we here. We are here. Until next week, it's your boy, AB. And I'm here with
Brittany Monet. And
El Diablo sauce.
for sure.
and this is episode 58 of the Limitless Views Podcast. You have a good night. Till next time.
LeBron. Golly, yo. He didn't hear the song. That's why.
He doesn't understand.
He did not hear the song. That's